Hi, it's Kevin Lobates, and today I wanted to talk a bit about business development in particular. So the technology of blockchain, if you're technically minded, is something you can get your head around, and it's all very exciting and cool. But then there comes the question, how is anybody actually going to make any money out of it? Because that's how we work in society these days. Things get done in order to make money, unless it's a hobby. And for blockchain to move out of the world of hobbyists and into the business world, we need to work on the business models. And the issue that I have with what I see going on in blockchain at the moment is that people are still thinking in the old way. They're still thinking in what is basically a centralized manner. And using the same tried and tested business development models in order to work on getting their blockchain projects out there. And I think this is part of the reason why so many of them don't just suddenly take off. And if you look at successful companies in the last sort of 10 or 20 years, the ones that have really made it have basically revolutionized the business model. So the examples that I particularly like are Google, in that there were plenty of other search engines out there, Excite, AltaVista, Ask Jeeves, but now it's pretty much Google. And then of course there's Bing by Microsoft, but they're subsidizing it. And then if you look at Facebook, there were lots of social media sites out there, LiveJournal and MySpace, but Facebook is the big one. And in both cases, the reason why they succeeded is because they managed to come up with a new business model. In Google's case, it was monetizing through advertising, basically being able to target adverts at people based on their search history. And not Amazon, Facebook did the same thing, right? They started off as just a social media site, got lots and lots of people on board, and then they started using the data they got about them in order to be able to sell very targeted advertising. And actually, if you look at how targeted it is, it's pretty good value. I mean, I would buy Facebook adverts over television adverts any day, no matter what you're selling. Anyway, so we need the same kind of revolution in blockchain, and I haven't seen it yet, and I haven't been able to come up with it either. So if you're a blockchain enthusiast who's in the business development world, I would really start looking at past internet company cases, look at what they did in order to expand their reach and awareness and actually drive sales and bring in real cash influx, because we need the same thing in blockchain, and it's got to be out there, right? I mean, it sort of feels like it's just out of reach, and somebody at some point is going to go, hey, you know, all this decentralized, trust building, unforgeable digital asset stuff, the way that we could really make some profit out of this is if we pushed it in this way rather than the usual way. And now I have no idea what this way is going to be, but it is something I think about on and off. Unfortunately, I'm an inventor and a technical person first, and a sort of kind of averagely business aware person second. So anyway, there you go, business development people, your chance to get in and actually make a difference. Hope that was interesting, and hope one of you comes up with what I've talked about, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.